Coach, there were 20 lead changes in this game, 13 times that the game was tied. And despite the loss, what do you sort of make of that going forward and trying to maintain a lead throughout the duration?
Well, it's not good for my blood pressure for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think there were points where we could have pulled away and we just didn't quite do it today. We had, again, turnovers was an issue for us, some unforced ones, some off-ball ones. And so we just got to make sure we clean that up. I think, you know, it was a game that we should have won in regulation, I think, or felt like we should have won in regulation. And it was just, it's a tough loss for us because I think the players came in really focused tonight.
Coach, were there any adjustments that you put your finger on the game 2 weeks ago against the Sparks that you were trying to implement in this game?
Yeah, I mean, we were missing some people, right? So we didn't have Sophie Cunningham in the first game. So we wanted to do a better job on the Aguma case. They had really hurt us. I know they've also been sick and are coming back from that. So they're maybe not at full strength, but I thought we did a better job NECA in the first half, especially on NECA. In the second half, she kind of got some easy stuff on us, but that was part of our focus. But not enough that they scored 48 points in the paint. That's not where it's at.
Another high turnover game. How do you correct that?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some in this league, but we just can't have the unforced ones, the illegal screens. Those are silly at this point. We have to stop. Like, they're really hurting our team. We got to have our timing. We got to make sure that we're clean on our execution. So we'll spend a lot of time on that. We have a couple of days here before we play again. So we'll just try to clean it up, try to get better every game. You know, I thought we passed up a lot of shots today too. The differential in field goal attempts has a lot to do with the turnovers, but it's hard to win a game where the other team's shooting 14 more shots than you. And, you know, even though we shot, what, 43%. So, yeah, we got to get better.
Shug still continues to dominate with teams in another double-digit scoring game. I mean, even had 6 assists tonight, sort of played the role of facilitator off the bench. But even with Shea coming back and some of those pieces starting to add, just where do you sort of see Shug in the rotation going forward?
Yeah, I mean, she's given us a great spark. Especially in our second unit, you always need a little bit of firepower in that second group. Something we struggled with last year. You know, I think she comes in with a scorer's mentality. She was a great scorer in college, and she's been that way overseas. So everything she's given us is what we need. It would have been great if she had knocked down that 3. That would have been lights out in here, I'm sure. But I think she's going to have a lot of great moments for the Mercury. Yeah. Yeah. So we had a couple early turnovers right now. You know, she's usually a really good rebounder for us. She's been our leading rebounder in our first 3 games. Really aggressive in that space, and runs the floor really well. You know, she this past off season came back early from overseas, so wasn't playing. So I'm not making any excuses, but you know, just getting back up to game speed and those game reps. So you know, Breezy works really, really hard. She's probably the first player on the court, and the last one getting off after practice, working on her game and working to get better, and wants to desperately help our team be successful. You know, we want to win. So, and Breezy's a big part of that. So, you know, I think, you know, as we progress here and getting comfortable playing next to BG again, you know, I think she'll continue to improve in that role.
Last game, Michaela got the start. This game it's Breezy. Is sort of flipping those two at that 4th position something we should expect?
And we're just looking for different answers. Sometimes it's based on matchups or play or different things we're seeing. We had quite a few practices as well. So yeah, I mean, if we were whatever 4-0, I mean, I think there wouldn't be a question, but I think we have to keep looking for different ways to be successful. And you know, with the emphasis for this game to do a good job guarding the Aguma case. So
We'll finish up. 2 questions on Zoom. Nick, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Can you hear me?
yep.
Okay. Hey, Coach. I wanted to ask you just about the efficiency of Sophie Cunningham. You spoke about her not being available in the first time you faced the Sparks, and then this time, obviously, shot 50% from the field. What did you think about her overall play, and what areas do you think she needs to continue to improve in to be able to help the team and get you guys help you guys get a W, I should say?
Yeah, it was great to have Sophie kind of back out there without any restrictions tonight. She just brings a lot of toughness to our team. You know, she didn't shoot fantastic from 3 today, but I thought she attacked the basket well, got to the free throw line. She's always a tough defender, so she brings a lot of that versatility. I think she's really added some change of pace and ability to put the ball on the floor and find teammates offensively, and she's become a better defender. She's really committed. In her off season, she was here in Phoenix, and just committed to becoming a better athlete in general, you know, eating better, training better. And it's really, I feel like we saw her level up last year. I think she's going to level up even more this year because she really is a player with that competitive spirit. And, you know, I think there's a couple shots she probably want back from tonight, and she's been a little foul prone early in the season here, but I think she's going to play a huge role for us this year.
Last question, Lawrence Price.
Hi, Coach. Just wanted, you talked earlier about the turnovers and off ball and everything that just went on in this game. Can you give just an overall of what you felt like it let it slip away in overtime?
Yeah, you know, it was a very physical game. The nature of the game was physical, and like I always preface it by saying I don't want to get fined, but you know, the amount of physicality that's allowed on the ball handlers and things like that when you play certain teams is just different. And I don't think we responded well to it initially, even though I think we'd already seen it, so we should have expected it. And I think that threw us off a little bit. You know, the timing stuff is something that as a coach, that's my job. So I take accountability for that. All those timing ones where we made the wrong pass or we didn't see the person that was open. Those are things that I need to make sure that the players understand and know how to do. So yeah, if we could just throw out the illegal screens, I think that's 5. You know, we get 5 more shots, probably we win in regulation. So if we just focus on illegal screens, that might be a good start. But I think it starts with me, and then just got to help get the team better. All right, y'all. Thank you. Yep.
Thanks for the gift.
Oh, I'll graduate.